What's good, everybody? It's your boy Stilo back at it again with another sneaker review. Today, I got something special for you guys, man. We have another real versus fake. This is my third one, man. Third one ever. The real versus fake's been going pretty crazy, man. So thank you guys all for tuning in, dropping likes, comments, all that stuff. But I got a disclaimer for you guys, man. So if you're watching this video and you want to know where to get the fakes, please do not ask me. I do not promote that stuff. I'm a grown man. I don't care what you spend your money on. You know what I'm saying? If you're into Rebs, real, whatever, I don't really care. That ain't got nothing to do with me. This is for educational purposes only, and it is a 100% unbiased point of view. Okay, a lot of these people that do the real versus fakes, they're very biased. You know what I'm saying? They got a little agenda. You know what I'm saying? And that's cool. Do your thing. But me, it's gonna be non-biased. 100% non-biased content, real versus fake. I'm going to show you the details. I'm going to break down the differences. Let's get into this thing. But before we do, make sure you drop a like on this video, drop a comment down below, subscribe to the channel, and hit that bell notification so you don't miss any more of these bangers that I drop this year. Let's get it. Alright, you guys, I want to start things off by looking at the box really quick. Now, I will say I messed up, you guys. I did get the wrong size. So we got the fake pair on the left, the real pair on the right. I was gonna get the same size in the real pair. Something happened, and then basically the guy didn't have my size. But all good. We'll go ahead and just look at the details of the box. As you can see on the lid here, pretty spot on, to be honest. You can see that on the fake pair they did get the color off a little bit right here. I feel like this is more brighter on the orange, and then this is almost like a kind of like a blood red, but everything else looks good. I mean, you see like all the fading on the sides is pretty much very close. Obviously it's not going to be the same on every single pair, right? But it is pretty close and it does look good. But I will say this, man, the size tags are usually pretty much always off on the fake pairs. So let's take a quick look right here. As you can see there, the font is gonna be off by a little bit on the fake pair. Now I will post side by side photos, but usually on the fake pairs, from what I've seen anyway, the font is gonna be just a little bit thin. So I definitely wanted to show you guys that. Everything else though looks pretty good, as you can see. I mean, the words all are where they need to be on the actual box, on the label as well. Look at the bottom of the box. Pretty much same thing, man. Everything kind of just lines up where it's supposed to be and it looks good, but there is something that is definitely off by quite a bit. so this is something you're gonna want to make sure you pay attention to, you guys. So like I said, real pair on the right. You see here on the real pair we have just this brown paper, right? Light brown paper. On the fake pair though, we actually have the lost and found. Okay, so same paper that we had with the lost and found with the fake pair here, and then also there's nothing under the lid at all, right? No stamp. Yet on the real pair you see the stamp. Okay, so that is a red flag. That's something you definitely want to make sure you pay attention to. Now obviously the lost and founds, they actually came with this. The real pair is going to come with this, which is a huge disappointment to me. They also don't have the receipt in there either. I feel like, man, if you're gonna do lost and found treatment, you might as well give it the whole thing, right? But let's go ahead and actually look at the sneakers. Now once again, you guys, I did mess around and get the wrong size. So the real pair is going to be GS. Remember, GS pairs are going to be cut a little bit different, okay, here on the collar. So that part will look different. It is what it is. But let's just look at every other thing as far as the details, the colors and the materials and everything else like that. So the big pair on top, that's going to be the fake pair, and then the smaller pair is going to be the real pair. So as you can see here, man, the midsoles are both pretty much spot on. I would say the stitching on the real pair right here is darker than it is on the fake pair. Looks like we got white stitching on the fake pair, and then we got pretty much like a tan slash I guess cream color stitching on the real pair. We look at the outsoles, same thing, man. The outsoles look good, honestly. I love how we did that aged outsole, man. That's fire. But the outsoles look pretty identical, to be honest. Color is good. Obviously, with that aging effect, it's not going to be exactly the same on every pair. You see the Nike with the check, and then you see the R on both of them. That looks good, man. Pretty much identical. Bringing it on up to the upper. Let's look at the back of the shoe here. Check out that cracked leather. I would say on the fake pair, it's pretty spot on. I do remember when the Lost and Founds came out. That's something that they got wrong over and over and over again. I was seeing fake pairs online a lot, and I was like, yeah, man, I could definitely tell they were fake, which is bad. I mean, if you could tell it's fake from the photo, then that's not good. But yeah, man, the cracked leather, it's decent, right? I feel like it's pretty good on the fake pair. You see the shape here in the back. Like I said, I can't give you the full effect just because they're different sizes, unfortunately, but overall, pretty spot on. You see the Wings logo on the fake pair and the real pair are both tilted pretty much the same. That's good. One thing I will say on the fake pair, the cracked leather on this shoe looks better than it does on the other shoe, which is absolutely crazy. But you see it right here, man, the cracked leather on the real pair here on the right, and the fake pair on the left, the cracked leather in the side panel. Same thing, man, pretty good. I mean, like I said, the cracked leather, it's not going to be the same on each pair, right? I'm actually surprised they got it good on the fake one, I'm not going to lie. Let's look at that cracked leather in the toe box as well. Nice close-ups, man. Pretty good, actually, on the fake pair. The fake pair is looking pretty good so far, you guys. Like I said, with me, man, it's always going to be unbiased. I have no hidden agenda or anything like that. Let's look at the stitching. Now, this is the fake pair here on the left, real pair on the right. Stitching around the toe looks good, man. It does look pretty good. You see it there on the mud guard. The shape of the stitching does look off a little bit on the mud guard right here. It's curved instead of straight. Bringing it on up to the eyelets. Looks pretty good on the eyelets. Looks good on the swoosh. Like I said, it's the fake pair on the left, real pair on the right. Right there around the wings. Same thing, man. Stitching looks pretty good. I would actually say, like, here around the wings area, I think the stitching actually looks a little bit better on the fake pair, to be honest. Now, obviously, this is a GS pair, so GS quality, you know, it's usually not that great, unfortunately. The color of the tongue is going to be off a little bit. It's a little bit darker here on the fake pair than it is on the real pair. Still looks, you know, pretty good though, not too crazy. Nike Air tongue tag looks pretty good as well. I'm gonna say that the font is a little bit off on the fake pair. This is also a sign as well to you guys. They should come laced like this exactly, okay? So you'll have one white lace on the bottom and then one blue lace there on the second eyelet. They got that right on the fake pair as well. Take a look at the inside. That's crazy. So I feel like the cracked leather on the inside isn't as strong. A little bit more I feel like there on the fake pair maybe. You can see it here too. Cracked leather. And let's look at the stitching on the back as well. Stitching on the back ain't too bad either, man. They did alright on the stitching here with this shoe, I'll say. Like I said, y'all, real pair is the smaller one on the right. Fake pair is the bigger one on the left. Alright, you guys, wanted to show you, look at the inside as well. So the fake pair did come with a shoe tree. The real pair came with paper, and I'm pretty sure the real pairs and men's will come with paper as well. I wanted to show you, so here's the insole right here, but I really wanted to show you the inside stitching on the fake pair. So here's the inside stitching right here. Does not look too great in my opinion, but not anything real crazy, to be honest. Like right there around the sides, that's definitely sketchy. That ain't sketchy, that's just straight up trash, to be honest, right there on the sides. But right here around the back, it gets a little sketchy right there, but then over here I feel like it's pretty decent, honestly. Just wanted to show that. Wanted to give a quick look at the size tag as well. Usually on the fake pairs the size tags are off. I feel like this one looks pretty good, to be honest. Usually the font is off really bad. But yeah, I wanted to give a quick look at that, man. Like I said, man, comes with the extra laces. Now I want to show you guys some of the quality on this fake pair. So first thing I want to show you is the leather. Okay, the leather on this shoe is absolutely terrible. Now the sole, right, it does bend a little bit. It's not too bad. I mean, I'm a pretty strong guy and I'm applying a little bit of pressure there. Obviously, yeah, it is giving, but it's not too bad, right? I will say, if you wore these, I guarantee, I already know how these would feel, because you know those fake Air Jordans that people were making with lightning bolts and different stuff on the side. So I did have some pairs of those that I used to wear, and it always felt right here, it was like thin, like I could feel the ground when I could walk. So that's how these are probably gonna feel. But the biggest thing is this right here. Look at this leather. I mean, that's crazy. That's crazy. That's like GR Nike Dunk quality leather, man. Trash. I ain't even gonna lie. And you could really feel it in your hands too, man, when you're just holding this shoe. The leather quality is absolute garbage on these. Like I said, man, I'm just gonna keep it real. There's no bias when I do these real versus fakes. So just wanted to make sure you guys saw that. Alright, you guys, like I said, man, unbiased content, unbiased review. So this is the real pair right here. I want to show y'all. So we're gonna hit it with the black light, right? You're gonna see a little bit of glue stains, okay? That is normal. That is normal. Alright, real Air Jordans do have glue stains, unfortunately. Plus, this is a GS pair, and GS quality is trash most of the time. But you don't, what we're really looking for, we're looking for any weird marks here in the upper. Sometimes like maybe some weird marks in the midsole as well. But we're definitely looking for we're looking for weird marks here in the upper, especially around the stitching. Okay, I call them guidelines. That's what I call them. There's nothing at all on the real pair. But when you look at the fake pair, you can clearly see it. You see those stitching? Like I said, I call them guidelines right up here. That is bad. That is terrible. No real Air Jordan should have that. And then you see this random mark right here. That's just weird. Funny enough, though, the fake pair actually doesn't have glue stains. That is actually hilarious. See a little bit right there as well. We do a 360. Same thing. Right here as well. And honestly, y'all, I don't even know like why these show up. I don't know if it's because they mess up the stitching in the factory when they do the fake ones. I don't really know, but I do know it's not supposed to be there. So I definitely wanted to show you guys that, so you know some things to look for. Alright, y'all, lastly, we're gonna do a little black light test on the box. This is the fake pair, and you see that mark right there, that weird mark. I don't know what that means. I feel like maybe they're marking the boxes as part of their process when they're when they're making them, maybe mark it saying it's done. But yeah, that is definitely not supposed to be there, and it won't be there on a real pair. So make sure you guys check the boxes as well. Hit the boxes with the blacklight test. Listen, if you see this, don't even look at the sneaker. Don't even look at it, man. It ain't even worth your time because it's fake. Alright, you guys, both of these fakes, they came out pretty good, to be honest, man. I would say this one definitely did not pass the blacklight test. If you didn't see the review that I did for this one right here, man, the real versus fake, make sure y'all tap in and watch that video, because I feel like I gave a great breakdown on that one. I think I did really well. It's doing numbers right now on YouTube too, man. I really appreciate y'all for tapping in with that one. I got another real versus fake of the velvet brown Travis Scotts. Make sure y'all check that one out. But drop a comment down below, man. Let me know what y'all think about these right here. I'm very interested to know, not just the fake, but also just the shoe in general, man. I want to know your comments on the Air Jordan 1 UNC Reimagined. Also, you guys, something that I forgot to mention while I was doing the comparison is I've always heard people say fakes smell like chemicals, and I've kind of felt like, I don't know, maybe it's cap or something, I don't know. But oh, and another reason why I thought that is because these right here, the SB Navies and the Velvet Browns, they didn't smell like chemicals. They didn't smell like real, they didn't have that real actual like new shoe smell, but they didn't smell like chemicals. These right here straight up smell like chemicals. This shoe, it's a bad smell, man. It's a weird smell. So yeah, I definitely see what they're talking about with these. So man, make sure you do that smell test, y'all. And when you're authenticating your sneakers, make sure you do that smell test, because I'm telling you, these right here, crazy. Alright, you guys, I got some more early pairs that I'm going to be reviewing soon. We got the 2025 white cement, man. Beautiful sneaker. Not only that, man, but this is an OG, right? We got a retro of an OG, and they did it right. You know what I mean? This is actually better than the last one, in my opinion. And we got the washed teal Air Jordan 1 lows. This is a women's exclusive, but this right here is a beautiful sneaker, y'all. I'm actually pretty excited to review this one. Can't wait to give y'all that look. But make sure y'all tap in, man, early all year, just like I said. And speaking of the white cement, you guys, I just gave a pair of those away for free more than a month early, man. I just hosted my second sneaker convention. It was crazy. I got a full-length vlog up on the channel. Make sure y'all guys check that out, man. Please watch that video. Drop a comment, a like, and all of that for me. But we did 4 raffles at the event, man. We raffled off one of those white cement for free, right? All you had to do is just be in the building. We did $1 sneaker raffles for the Travis Scott Velvet Browns and the Canaries, and we also did a 20 slot raffle for the SB Navies. So man, we went crazy. Also gifted a championship belt to the best vendor table. A crazy gold chain went to the best heat on feet. Make sure y'all guys check out that video, man. Please, it really mean a lot to me. Other than that, man, that's pretty much all we got, man. Like I said, this video, unbiased review, you know what I'm saying? Please do not ask me where the reps came from. I don't do that stuff. I'm not a rep reviewer, okay? This is for educational purposes only, to help people learn how to legit check, and, you know, little red flags to look for when they are legit checking their pairs. Other than that, man, if you're seeing this video, please leave a like, drop a comment down below, subscribe to the channel, hit that bell notification, and until next time, peace.
Yeah. Stilo, I got you. Flourish. Hey, hey. Yeah. Shoe game crazy, nobody touching this. Shorty call me Stilo, it boosts my ego, I'm loving this. 89 pairs I done seen in being sold on some other ish. And never in my life will I wear some Crocs out in public. I be posted in my Paris Olympics, or I might switch to the Canaries. This ain't even my limit, I'm really winning. When they look down at the feet, bet they pay respect on the scene. No, stand out when I walk, I hop out the whip with the green glow.
Facts.
You don't cop no exclusives, I'm in a new lane. 36 chambers of flavor, rocking my Wu-Tangs. I pull up to the gym in 11s, the kicks Luke Kang. The Thunder 4s all black and yellow like Beanie Bishop. I might hit the mall in the Grinches, you think I'm robbing Christmas.
Facts.
Hit some shoes you ain't know is dropping, that's on my hit list.
Facts.
DMP's just to kill the hype when I'm feeling
That's a
gifted.
fact.
What colorway I be feeling, my daily tough decision. Yeah, they can't play with him.
Nah.
Don't bother asking how much they cost, cause you can't pay for them. It's 89 Stilo on the sneakers, still Flores on the beat. Respect the shoe game.